Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
What do you also think? Ain't it Billy a bit deterrent enough?
Yeah, Kwame, I think for me, the discussion about this bill in Parliament and then the general discussion obviously has sent a certain message to Obi Oyege and now practicing this particular. He said, Minia, this thing we just simply don't like it as a country or as a people. The culture does not accept it. I think the one thing that I feel that this bill it may achieve Parliament. Say, hey gentlemen, Mr. Ramo, untimi Emma Ghana so be office we gay hope so fairly cool around there becoming. I think this has sent a certain be around for everybody to know say as a country, the cultural and accepted that is very important. Of course, Kwame, Ghana will robbery we sure say no so stop armed robbery or anything. So obviously it means all the people who are gays and as all the people who are in this practice. What is important is Kwame, at least for the past 3 years, this discussion about gays, has sent a signal to everybody who is involved in this kind of practice. They say, as a people, our cultural values do not support what we are doing. Kwame.
Kind bill, no. Bad question. Ain't he radio show? I do home commerce say we are promoting something.
Kwame, we are advocating and educating people. I'm sure say there's a difference who advocating for it. I'm sure say better now our discussion they say gay papa ye mo kwan no me office ye nye mo kwan no ntimi kisi wabon. That's not what we are doing.
Yeah.
What we are doing is rather throwing more light on issues by doing the discussion, the consideration of the bill, and in the implications. In the grammar, I think say what you are doing here is not necessarily promoting gayism, but rather educating people, more insight.
Yeah, try your dream. And yeah, Buamanko 40 years.
That's right. Yeah, try your dream.
Inti Ebian can call for ne charge ne biobisu si o. Media many bill ne nyajene. Me jidi say a human rights issue. A matter of choice. No, not just as a old promoter.
Also making an argument.
A matter of choice. Is it black and white or there's a gray area that we have to be careful about?
Choice will be our choice. But choice now one so we say has some limitations. Ultimately, because our choice into you can do anything, anytime, anyhow. You live in a society. What's chrome? Winning the kind of values as the attitude as a country. Yeah, better Ghana, and so we should know what has brought us this far. On the basis say choice, and I say right. It's a choice. It's a choice to steal. Everybody has a choice. It's a choice to steal. They say that my choice is to steal. Say if I can phone in that way, my choice is to steal your phone. But so who say your choice has a limitation. You cannot say more rights. I say it's my choice. Some person we are the some go for be there. No, until na mra until values until previous practice say the bear will guide or choice now one. Obi an kase only choice, but that choice must be guided in the context of where you live, where you come from, how you've been brought up. And that choice must be situated within that context. Somebody can make that argument.
Or say the situation is critical. We are in this as Africans because we have not conducted ourselves well in terms of managing our natural resources and financing. Can the West tell any of the Islamic countries this? No, because they don't depend on them. I don't envy the president at all at this time. What do you think?
Kwame, it's a very good argument. Kwame, say the Arab countries, you can't even. It's a crime worker. It's punishable by death. Saudi Arabia, all these oil-rich countries, they don't practice gayism. It is not allowed. But I didn't pressure any or more to say yes. It's because the economic condition is totally different from the air. And to be argument to making the Kwame sound, I don't have any problem with that. Because Minyasho say the World Bank can go to Saudi Arabia and say because unye gay or hand into amount of funding. Really, almost come one probably they have rather even loaned some to the West. You know, yes, a bit my argue say said the boy brought over the years, no. And now man abanasa. But I mean, I know there is a sound argument to make. Somebody can say that, but of course, so-called Arab countries, Kwame, you dare not, Kwame. You dare not. You know, you go kata walk up, Kwame. The alcohol crap, and they allowed a section to take alcohol because that is their law, that is their values. Almost say, they don't take alcohol. They are Muslims. They are strict Muslims. I'm going to take alcohol. You can't do this. If you want to live in their country, abide by their rules. But yes, situation Kobani say, yes, abide by our rules. But you don't have the means to even manage the economy. It's indefinite. Once I will come home, they are in a more superior position to impose certain things on you. Kwame, that argument is true.
Kwame, this is to our religious leaders. If religion is a basis for advocating for this bill, then they must also push for a law against adultery, because adultery is actually the 7th commandment. Having said that, what's happening is a backlash against Western cultural imperialism and is rather hurting the very people they want to protect with their aggressive advocacy. Our approach in Ghana for years has been, quote, don't ask, don't tell. Don't ask, don't tell.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.